Hello everyone and welcome to the April OAUG Ambassador webinar. My name is Samantha Ogon and I am your Ambassador Liaison for the Oracle Applications Users Group, or the OAUG. We are recording today's presentation, so everyone is currently on mute. However, if you have any questions at any time in this webinar, please type those into the questions panel and I'll be happy to answer them before we conclude today's presentation. In today's webinar, we will cover how you and your colleagues can take advantage of your OAUG membership. OAUG membership gives you unlimited access to educational and networking opportunities with other users and experts, and provides you with a voice to Oracle through the OAUG Customer Support Council. After the presentation, we'll take a tour of the website, and I will show you how to log in, update your organization's contacts, and how you can show your coworkers how to add a profile so they can take advantage of your benefits as well. And also, with all Ambassador webinars, we like to reiterate what you receive with your OAUG membership and encourage you to remind your colleagues as well. The OAUG is here to help make your work life easier, and we do that by helping you find answers, network with real users and experts, and help you influence Oracle. Using these benefits will help you and your colleagues grow as a professional and help you find the answers you need at work. So the first way you can get the most out of your OAUG membership is you have unlimited access to many of our educational programs. And this includes our conference paper database, live and recorded e-learning sessions, and an archive of OAUG Insight magazine issues. In addition, you receive discounts off of registration, like the Collaborate conference. And using these benefits will help you achieve your professional development goals and will help your organization maximize the use of your membership by taking advantage of all the educational opportunities that OAUG has to offer. And the first way you can do that is with the e-learning sessions. These are a great way to learn live from other users and experts. And as a corporate member, you and your colleagues have unlimited access to e-learning webinars all year round. And if you attend the live sessions, you do have the opportunity to ask the speaker questions at the end of the webinar as well. And we do record all e-learning sessions. So if your schedule does not allow you to attend a session live, or maybe you want to make it a training for your whole work group, you can find the recorded sessions on our website under the Education Events tab. And I'll show you where that is on the website later. In order to register for live sessions or to download recorded sessions, you will need to log into your individual OAUG profile on the website. And as you can see on your screen now, 4 e-learning sessions are coming up, including one that's very soon this Thursday on moving your ERP system to the Oracle Cloud. And this one is very specific to public sector or higher education. So make sure to register for these sessions and be on the lookout as we add more e-learning sessions to the calendar all the time. And if you attended Collaborate 17 and you'd like copies of the presenter's PowerPoint slides or their white papers, make sure to download them from the conference app in the next couple of weeks. This is the only time that all 3 groups' papers and presentations are available for download in one spot. However, don't worry about missing out on the OAUG presentations. And this is even if you didn't attend Collaborate this year. All our presentations and papers from the OAUG speakers from the conference will be uploaded to the OAUG website this May. And all members have access for this conference and our past Collaborate conferences to download our speaker presentations and papers. So be on the lookout for that. And if you must Collaborate or you can get to all of the sessions, we will have the Best of Collaborate 17 coming again this summer. That's the way you can take advantage of the highest rated sessions live from your desk. And a great opportunity, we'll also record those too, so you can attend those live or recorded sessions this summer. So be on the lookout for that information. And a lot of times with any of this information, we do put those in our newsletters, our education, or our education network or e-news. So you'll be able to find those webinars on any of those newsletters as well when they come up. And sometimes you don't have the time to sit down and watch an entire webinar, and we realize that as well. And that is where publications like the OAUG Insight magazine and the OAUG blog come in handy. You can sit down and read a short blog post or magazine article instead of attending one of our hour-long webinars and still gain some insight from other users or experts. You can subscribe to the magazine or the blog on your website, on our website. And as a member, your company does receive 10 mailed copies of the magazine, and your entire company has unlimited access to the archive and online copies of the magazine. And maybe you are ready to share your own knowledge. If you have tips and tricks that will help other members, you can provide information for the OAUG blog or Insight magazine. And if you have a story or just a short tip or trick, don't hesitate to contact me, and I will get that to our communications department. And don't worry if you don't think yourself a writer either. We can help you either with a Q&A article or just sit down and talk to you to help write an article with you so that you can help share with the community as well. Networking is also an excellent way to grow as professionals, and the OAUG membership will help you and your colleagues network and connect with real users and experts. You can share ideas and best practices with other users, and not only do you have the ability to make connections, but networking events usually contain educational components as well, which will give you access to the real users, experts, and the answers you seek all at once. Geographic and special interest groups are groups that either meet in geographical areas or their members meet because they share a common interest concerning a specific Oracle applications product or a specific industry. And our geographic groups usually hold in-person events that can range from a couple of hours of training to small conferences. And our special interest groups, or SIGs, usually hold webinars relating to a topic. Currently, groups in the Midwest and the Northwest have meetings on the calendar, but more GeoInsight groups are adding their events to schedule. So be a lookout on additional webinars and in-person networking and educational events. And to register for these webinars or just to find the entire list of them, you can visit oaug.org/communities. And I will show you where that is on the website as well in a moment. Every geographic and special interest group that we have has their own page, so it's easy to contact them that way, or I can show you how to add their information to your profile so that you receive information from them. And then finally, as a member, you also influence Oracle because Oracle listens to the collective voice of the OAUG through the Customer Support Council. And I see that we do already have a question about how do we get engaged with the Customer Support Council. I'll show you in just a minute. So the way we do influence Oracle is with the Customer Support Council, and one way you can get engaged is to just express your thoughts and suggestions to Oracle through the council. And you can do that with the contact email that we have, support@oaug.org. And because you are a member, we listen to your wishes and concerns through that email address, and we collect them together to work on the council. So council is comprised of members and people who work for Oracle so that we are able to share your thoughts, your suggestions to Oracle through that venue. And so the Support Council is working hard. You can find the March OAUG Support and Focus, and Support and Focus is the newsletter from the Support Council, and it shows what they're working on, what they've done, and different, maybe the Oracle's licensing policy is an example of this, how we share news from Oracle directly to you. They have also done a blog post recently about the new Firefox version and how it was blocking EBS forms. So you can go on the blog website, on our website, and you can find a workaround on that too. You can also volunteer to be part of the Customer Support Council. And you can do that on the volunteer page of the website, and I'll show you how to do that as well. All right, next I'm just going to give you an outline of your roles and responsibilities as an ambassador and show you how to navigate some places on the website that I talked about earlier. And first, with your role, I just want to say thank you, and everyone at OAUG wants to say thank you for serving as the OAUG ambassador for your organization. And please remember that you, as the ambassador, are the primary point of contact for your organization's membership. And you are also the way that your coworkers are able to maximize the value of your membership because you are that point of contact. And then each year, OAUG ambassadors fulfill a few obligations throughout the year in order to maximize that value for you and your colleagues. The OAUG asks that ambassadors attend 2 ambassador webinars annually. So if you're on this, you're at least halfway there. We ask that you email your coworkers about the benefits of your OAUG membership, and I will be sending you a benefit top 5 email today. And that email is just a way to provide information to your colleagues as well. And then we also ask that our ambassadors help us maintain accurate records, and that we ask you to pay special attention to email addresses, mailing addresses, and which of your colleagues are receiving the OAUG Insight magazine. And make sure to utilize those 10 mailed copies too. And this spring we'll send you an email with a copy of all your profiles attached to your organization's record, and that will be one way that you can look at to see if you have accurate records. I'll also show you another way that you can see that through the website. And if you finish your ambassador duties this year, please make sure to track your involvement through the ambassador participation form. The form can be completed at the end of every year or after every time you complete a task. And every ambassador who completes all the tasks by the end of the year is eligible to win a free OAUG conference registration to collaborate. So make sure to complete the participation form by the end of the year. And as you can see, Kevin from Vitamix was our 2016 winner. And then also for each ambassador webinar you attend, you are entered into a drawing to win a $50 Amazon gift card. All right, so now I'm just going to show you a couple areas of the website and how to see your contacts on the website as well. All right, so here on the OAUG website, the first thing I want to point out is this My OAUG Profile button. It's a little blue one right next to the logo. This is important because you do have unlimited profiles with your organization's membership. So everyone at your organization who uses Oracle applications will want to create a profile so they have access to the e-learning website, webinars, the magazine, and all of our resources. Make sure that they hit the Create a My OAUG is what it says when you're not logged into the website, and not the Join, because the Join will ask them for an invoice, which they do not need. They can just create a profile under your organization. The next thing I wanted to show you is that your ambassador program page, and that's right under the membership tab on the website. Here you can find your ambassador resources. At the very top left corner, there's the overview. Those are the copy of the PowerPoint slides. The benefits reminder email is always updated after I send the email out to you, and that's just a copy of it that's easier to copy and paste. You also have access to how to update your contacts, and that will show you exactly what I'll show you in just a minute, just how to see your contacts and how to edit or delete them. And then in the middle of the page shows the different duties and tasks to complete for the year, how to register for the next OAUG Ambassador webinars, a copy of the PowerPoint from the last Ambassador webinar. And then way down here is that Ambassador participation form. And if you click that, that will take you to that page that you should fill out. It's very easy to do, and like I said, you can complete it every time you complete a task, so you could do it after today's webinar. Or you can just wait till December and fill it all at once. All right, And then the next thing I wanted to show you is this Advocate to Oracle page. That is where you can find more information about the Support Council. On this page will lead you to all the resources, including the newsletter, and if they're meeting at conferences. But definitely email them about any information that you want, or if you have suggestions for Oracle or questions or concerns, you can go there. Lastly, I just wanted to show you the education and events. This is where you're going to find that OAUG e-learning tab. This is where you and your coworkers can find more information about any of the webinars that are coming up, and you can also register for them. On the left corner, that is also where we have all our recordings all the way back to 2011. So there's a lot of information right here. And then the conference paper database that's also under that tab. This is where we'll be updating in May the Collaborate 2017 conference papers. But right now you can find all of the 2016 ones too. And there is a search in the top left corner to help you find more information. All right, then I'm just going to go here. Once you log into the website, it will say hi and then your name. And if you click that, you can go to update your OAUG profile. Your profile is a resource for you to update your individual information, but as an ambassador, you also have access to your organization's contact list. First, before I show you the organization contact list, I did want to show you two things at the bottom. One is my membership. This is where you'll find that expiration date, which is part of the ambassador duties. But also, here's another little piece of information for you and your coworkers. At the very bottom is the geo and SIGs. This is where you can add your own geo and SIG. Unlimited, depends on what your interests are. But if you just hit the join a geo and SIG, it'll take you to a list of all of our groups. So you can just add them as you want and then hit that continue button. And you'll start receiving information from those leaders. They are user-run, so you'll get them from their groups. And then as you can see, it says View Young Professionals Forum. That's one of the special interest groups that's associated with my profile. All right, and then back to the top, under My Profile, and right below Edit My Information is Manage Organization Contacts. If you click that button, you will get a whole list of every contact that's associated with your organization. There are a couple of things you can do. You can go to the record and you can edit. When you edit, you get access to their profile. So you can edit any of their contact information. You can add them to the OAUG Insight magazine. And you can check email addresses here too. Like I said, pay special attention to email addresses that are not associated with your company, such as Gmail or Yahoo. You know, people do move on and they'll still be associated with your organization that way. Under communication preferences, this is where they can opt in and opt out of their list. And you can subscribe to the Insight magazine by checking or unsubscribe by deselecting that checkbox. And then just save changes. Be careful of this because as the ambassador, you do hold tremendous power over your colleagues' information. The other thing I wanted to say is if you do find someone who should not be part of your contact list, you can go right across and you can just hit the disable button. And then it will have a pop-up that says, are you sure? And just hit continue. So that will keep their record in our system, but it will disconnect them from your company's membership. There is also this change relationship button. If you no longer want to be the ambassador or maybe you aren't supposed to be the billing contact or you need to switch that, you can click in here, but it is best if you email me and just let me know how you wanted your relationship changed, whether it's the billing contact or the ambassador contact, and I can do that on my end. I'm also here to help you if maybe you have, like on my page, there's 6 pages of current contacts, and that's a lot to do all individually. If you do want a spreadsheet, let me know and I can help download that and send it to you as well so that you can see your full list all at once. All right, so that concludes our webinar today. If you have any questions, please type them into the question box now, and I will give everyone just a few moments to type them into the question box. And while people may be typing in the question box, I just wanted to say up on that screen is the ambassador@oaug.org email address and the phone number. If you have any questions at any time, those are two pieces of contact that you can get a hold of me, and I'm happy to help you or your colleagues with your membership. If I will point you in the right direction or help you get registered or download that contact list for you. All right, so I do have a question about how to get the 2017 OAUG conference seminars. I'm guessing that you might mean the conference papers and the PowerPoint slides. If you did attend and you have the Collaborate app, you can download those all individually from the app at this moment, and you can for the next 2 weeks. In May, we will update all of the papers in our conference paper database on the website, and we will send emails about that as well. But just be on the lookout for May, and we'll add all of those on the website for members to download. All right, so that looks like it's all the questions we have today. Again, if you have any future questions, don't hesitate to email or call me. Otherwise, have a great day, and thank you for coming.